The superb people at Volunteer Ottawa are at it again. A Volunteer Expo is coming real soon, Wednesday, October 2nd. And we have all the details right now with Eveline, who is the Executive Director, Volunteer Ottawa, or VO to be cool. Better,
exactly,
right?
yeah.
All right, so every time you're on the show, I always ask you a quick history lesson of Volunteer Ottawa. It's been around for quite some time.
62 years.
Wow.
And for all those years, we've been helping individuals find volunteer opportunities by matching them with organizations. And in fact, last year we posted 42,000 volunteer opportunities.
Whoa. That just seems like a lot.
It is a lot, and it sort of shows the depth of need in the community for volunteers. And we actually have a volunteer pool where individuals can register to volunteer. We have 10,000 individuals in that pool. And when the city put a call out for help with the floods and the tornadoes, we put a call to our pool, and they actually showed up and helped. So it's an excellent resource for organizations and the community in general. But what we find is that a lot of people think of giving back when there's an emergency, like the tornadoes, but on a day-to-day basis, there's such a need in our city for volunteers because so many organizations couldn't function. There's so many provincial funding cuts, so much competition for a few dollars that organizations are relying more and more on volunteers to fill the gap.
Okay.
Yep.
So not only are you helping great organizations, but you're helping yourself selfishly. You're helping yourself. There's lots of benefits to volunteering.
Absolutely, because we find that one of the things I really like about my job is I hear about the stories of individuals whose lives have been changed by volunteering, not just the person they volunteer to help, but also themselves. I mean, we find students get job experience, find a career or passion they never thought they had by volunteering. We find that seniors help with social isolation. You know, they're stuck at home, they don't know what to do, they go out and they volunteer and they get more integrated into the community. So although the community benefits, so do the individuals who volunteer.
Okay, so how do you recruit then? How does Volunteer Ottawa recruit individuals for nonprofits?
What we do is we post the opportunities on our website, and the individual can search the website. So if they're looking for, say, a volunteer opportunity with youth, they can search all the opportunities and say, oh, gee, that interests me, and then they'll contact the organization, and then the two will get together. So we don't screen people. We are a broker, a matchmaker. Per se, and that we try and sort of match a passion that an individual has with an opportunity that is out there with a not-for-profit organization.
Okay. You also, for 3 years now, have a program called the Diversity and Leadership Ottawa program.
Yes.
What is this all about?
What we've been finding is that a lot of organizations, in terms of their leadership positions, aren't reflective of the community. We know that a lot of our Ottawa community has been changing. We have a lot more diverse populations, a lot new immigrants, a lot of individuals who aren't sort of in the mainstream. And we want to make sure that organizations make decisions based on what the community's like. So we match individuals who are from diverse backgrounds to organizations in leadership positions. We train them, and we also ensure that the positions are more reflective of what Ottawa's like as a community, very diverse.
Okay, so how does this differ from the Connect program?
Well, our Connect program is a corporate volunteering program. Because we all know companies and government agencies in Ottawa want to give back to the community, and so we facilitate that. A company might call us and say, I have 50 people who want to volunteer on a day, but we don't know where to go. So what we'll do is we'll do all the work, we'll match them with organizations that they might be interested in. We organize if they need busing or anything like that, and we provide that kind of service for a fee, of course, because we're a not-for-profit organization just trying to make ends meet.
Well, of course.
And that, but it recognizes that so many companies want to give back to the community as well.
Okay, well, let's talk about this Volunteer Expo that's happening very soon on the 2nd,
That's
which is Wednesday. What exactly takes place at the Expo?
The Expo this year, we have about 60 not-for-profit organizations all in one spot. So if you want to find out about a volunteer opportunity, all you have to do is show up. We call it our one-stop shopping. You can go and talk to representatives from all those organizations and find out if there's an interest. Well, there's always a need, of course, but find out if that matches with your interest. So you can sort of wander around, talk to people, and say, gee, that really interests me, I'll go and volunteer there. So it gives an opportunity for people who, they can go to our website all the time, it's always open and that, but it's an opportunity to sort of meet a lot of people. And a lot of organizations, some which are a lot smaller and don't have the profile that a lot of larger organizations have, and you would never think that they need volunteers or that they even existed. So the Volunteer Expo provides an opportunity to talk to people. We had about 700 individuals show up last year to look at volunteer opportunities, and we expect that many again this year.
At what time does it all get underway?
It starts at 10 o'clock. It goes till 2 o'clock at City Hall, so we find that's a central location. The mayor will be there. He always comes and supports us because he's a strong proponent of volunteerism and that. And so we encourage anyone who wants to volunteer, not sure what to do, come and talk to people, and you'll find something I'm sure will reach and deal with your passion to want to give back to our community.
About a half a minute left here, and I just want to touch on the Voskers. It was successful, 2019 edition. You're always working on it. 2020 is coming up.
Yes, it is during National Volunteer Week, the third week in April. We're going to be putting out a call for nominations soon. It sounds early, but it's not, because last year we had about 80 nominations of individuals who give back to our community and should be recognized. And it's our gala event. It's a great evening, lots of fun, and we also get a chance to say thank you to all the volunteers who give so much to our community.
Amazing. You guys give a lot to our community. Volunteer Ottawa. Marie, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Details on Shadowfest coming up next on Daytime.